Rocket Pharmaceuticals, ticker RCKT, is up over 40% as we're recording this video. Now, why is this? So the fundamental reason, or the catalyst, is that the company announced that it has an alignment with the FDA with its global phase 2 pivotal trial. So again, always anything FDA related on any of these pharmaceutical companies, biomedical companies, always going to make the stock either skyrocket or crash depending on if the news is good or bad. So that's firstly the catalyst. Now, what are the key levels we want to be paying attention to? So right now, we're pushing around $21.50. Today, we've been trading quite nicely between levels we would expect. So on the resistance side, we have $22.25, and on the support side, we have $20.10. These are both from the standard deviation channel charts, just in case you wanted to know where these levels are coming from. And that's where we got them from. Now, what are we paying attention to? Again, we don't tend to usually trade the range. We wait more for a breakout, and then we can trade the reversal. At least that's how I trade, because I'm a reversal trader. So firstly, we'll focus on the upside move, because I think this is where we get the highest probability trade. And that's if we can break outside of this 22.25 area. Then we have two really strong and key resistances to be paying attention to. And this is at 22.67 and 22.85. Now, what these two levels are, you have the anchored VWAP going back 5 years and an anchored VWAP since its IPO. So these two levels are going to usually be really strong levels where stock tries to, just struggles really to break above. When we're below it, obviously we're trading at a discount since it's IPO'd. So anywhere below here, usually a good buying opportunity, especially if you're looking at investing. But because of this, there's always a lot of orders sitting around here. Sometimes people taking profits as it comes into some sort of a fair value. Or a lot of time can lead to the breakout if we're retesting it for a second time, because then again, you've got the people trying to buy in to take it through that anchored VWAP, as it's a good level to be investing at. So again, this is normally going to be a really good target if we're trading at long bias, but also an area where we use it as a target, but can be a good idea to potentially be short bias. So if we push up to this level, probably going to be something I'm looking at shorting. And again, does have options, so that's quite easy, or can make the trade quite a lot easier, because it means we can short the shares and buy calls to find that risk, or we can just trade it strictly through options. So I wanted to point those out, but if we do end up breaking through these levels, then we do have resistances at 23.90 and 24.40 as some strong resistances. And just to note, one further out level, just in case we had quite a parabolic move, 26.25. But again, my main focus is going to be on these, and the reason I like to trade it with options as well is we can short the shares, buy options out, say a month, get a month worth of protection in case it doesn't, reverse right away, which, frequently does happen. Sometimes it takes around 14 to 21 days to start trading back below this level. So if we can trade it through options, we can buy that protection, let it kind of temporarily go against us, and then wait for that move to the downside. So that's my main trading opportunity that I'm paying attention to. But now to get into the supports that we can be paying attention to, so we already covered this $20.10. If we break this quite far off, because we basically need to raise most of this gap to get into the support levels, but that would be at $17, $15.90 as those key supports. And then obviously you got that gap for around $15.25 to also be paying attention to.